Hey everybody, I'm Adam.
And I'm Val.
And together we're Bantha Overland, and we travel in this rig behind us. It's a Ford F-350 2021, and it has a Hallmark 2018 Ganella truck camper in it. And we also added a Highway Products bed that has work boxes that stores all of our dirty outdoor gear. And it's a pretty cool rig that we enjoy traveling around the Western US and having adventures.
Adam and I met in college at Penn State University, where we bonded over a love of adventure. And so for the past 20 years, we have grown into traveling and adventuring together. About 10 years ago, we moved from the Washington, D.C. area to Denver, and moving out west opened up this whole new possibility of different places for us to travel to.
You know, people ask us a lot, if we have any advice for getting out there. And I think a lot of it is just get out there, right? Start where you are. You can always iterate based on what you need and what you find. And you might be a little uncomfortable, or you might feel like you need this piece of kit. But if you just go, you'll learn through real world experience. And I think we found that to be one of the best ways to figure out what we need and make sure that we're sort of doing it incrementally, adding things intentionally, and not just going crazy, getting gear or doing projects that we don't need to do. So oddly enough, one of the things that I think makes adventure really cool is having a little bit of challenge and having to overcome that. Especially if you're traveling with a partner, or as we do often, multiple vehicles and multiple friends. I remember a time a couple years ago, we went to Lake Powell and our friend really wanted to camp right on the edge of the lake. And so we let them go first. We were following behind on the radio, and we saw our friend go around the corner and disappear. And then all of a sudden we heard, I think we're gonna need a little bit of help. And we go around the corner. He's sunk down to his axles in lake mud. His teardrop trailer is sunk down to the axles. And so we had a cool recovery with the winch and some shovels and some traction boards. And it was fun because everybody was safe in the end. We had a really cool story. And when we got back to camp, everybody was tired, but in a great way, where we all felt like we came together to accomplish something. And I just think that's one of the most beautiful things. That's why we come to these events, to meet our future adventure buddies and plan adventures and get out there.
This F-350 behind us is our perfect overland vehicle. We chose it because it allows us to be able to get a little bit farther than we had been able to in the past, and it allows us to be future-proof. We're able to stay within the payload of the vehicle while also allowing us to think about the future, think about perhaps we want to tow a boat to access really cool remote lakes, or be able to tow a smaller vehicle that we could set up a base camp with and then go explore the harder trails around us.
So one of the things that keeps me coming back to Overland Expo is instructing and sharing the things that we've learned in our own experiences. We remember when we were just transitioning from being tent campers to going off-road and trying dispersed camping, and sometimes that felt pretty scary and like we didn't know what the heck we were doing. So when I teach someone about dispersed motorized camping, it just really brings me back to those moments when I didn't quite know what I was doing.
Overland Expo is also a really great place to meet people that are in similar experiences to you. You can really find a great community, and we found that instructing and being here talking to everybody is really energizing, and just really like to share our experiences. As Adam mentioned, being able to really talk about the experiences that we've had in the past and talk about those failures and things that didn't go so well from our first times, being able to adjust that and adapt and share that with everybody to make sure that everybody can just get out there and overcome those fears.
So as you can see on the back of our truck, we have a tremendous amount of stickers, and we collect them as we go to national parks and we disperse camp and check out public land. I've been collecting national park patches for my entire adult life, and we sort of switched to stickers so we could display them on the back of the vehicle. I think to me, the stickers on the back of the vehicle are just a great reminder of all the amazing adventures we've had. And it can also be a great conversation starter. We'll meet people along the trail or a camp or just along the road, and they'll say, "Oh, how'd you like that? I've been there too." And we'll find ourselves standing there for a half an hour swapping stories and talking about upcoming adventures. And so I think they're really just these like little reminders of like why we do this, right? We want to get out there around the campfire. We want to get out there around the trail, hopefully with some friends, and have a little bit of fun and adventure along the way.
We want to thank Overland Expo for inviting us and having us here at Overland Expo SoCal. It's been an amazing event. Everybody here has been really welcoming. They've had great conversations. And one of the things that we hope is that we'll see you out on the trail. Just get out there and do it.
See you out there on the trail.